Welcome to episode numero dos of the Cosmic Crystal Collection. Today we bring you none other than the lovely Selenite. Ooh, we love the Selenite. Look at this baby right here. Ain't she beautiful? So let's get to it. This was actually a present from my uncle when I was a child, and believe it or not, it had two. There was two identical stones like this, and I made the mistake of burying one. I don't know where it is, but if it ever gets dug out of the earth, whoever finds it, it's going to be a lucky individual. Selenite, wonderful stone to have in your collection. Comes in various shapes and sizes. You can get it carved. These are slabs. You can get towers. You can get lamps made out of it. It's very translucent. Beautiful stone. I highly recommend it for any crystal collector. It's a relatively soft stone. It belongs in the gypsum family, so it can deteriorate if not handled properly. I don't recommend leaving it in any type of water or salt water, as it will deteriorate. I didn't find any real stories about selenite, although it is attributed to the Greek goddess Selene, the goddess of the moon. And let's not get moonstone and selenite confused because they are two separate stones. When we think about the moon, we think about phases, right? There's 8 phases of the moon. So the moon is changing. And selenite can help us kind of navigate those changes in life. Selenite, as you can see, it's clear. So it brings clarity. So you could use selenite when you need to gain clarity in any particular situation that you might find yourself in. So the moon also dictates the tides, can raise and lower the tides. And since we're made up of a lot of water, the moon has an effect on us as well. Astrologically speaking, the moon is like our interior thoughts. It's our emotions. It's what we don't necessarily show the world. So selenite has a good ability to keep us grounded, help us become more comfortable with who we are internally, and provide more clarity in order to communicate our wants and needs outwardly. Selenite also works with our intuition. And in this particular time, it's a strange time to be alive. It's a wonderful time to be alive. Don't get me wrong, but it's strange because there's a lot of outward projections. There's a lot of unsolicited advice, and in today's day and age, we're constantly told what to think, how to feel, what to believe, and selenite has a ability to cut right through that. Um, our own intuition is a channel to the divine, right? It's our connection to God. It's God's voice telling us what's right, what's wrong, how to feel, how to think, what to believe. And selenite will help us kind of sharpen that tool. It allows us the ability to begin to trust ourselves and to trust the things that we see, trust the things that we hear, and navigate through our journey in a more connectedness to the divine creator. It's a wonderful, wonderful stone to have around in order to help us build up that connection to ourselves and to God. Selenite also works with connection. So if you think about sharpening our intuition, that's also connecting to ourselves, right? That's connecting to a higher source. It works with the crown chakra, opening up that third eye. So it gives us clarity and insight to situations that we might not feel comfortable with. And if we don't have a a strong sense of communication with people. If we're not able to get our thoughts out clearly, if we're not able to communicate our feelings with other people, selenite can help us do that. It opened up lines of communication with not only ourselves, but the people around us, our family, our friends, our colleagues. So it's a wonderful stone to have in our space. Selenite is a very high frequency stone that can clear out negativity and heavy vibrations that we don't necessarily need in our day to day lives. That's why it's a powerful stone amongst the crystal community, because it also works as a cleanser for negative spaces, and it works cleaning other crystals. So, this is why I highly recommend getting some of this stone. It's a beautiful addition to your collection. It's a very pretty stone. And fun fact, there's a huge crystal cave in Mexico. And if you get a chance to go, I highly recommend it. I haven't been there yet. It's on my bucket list. And inshallah, one day I'll be able to go in and experience the magic that God has provided for us on this planet. Um, and that's about it. That's all I got for selenite. I hope you learned something with me today. And if you like what you see, feel free to give that thumbs up. If you want to see some more, subscribe. And if you have any questions, leave them in the comments below. Thanks again for being here with me. I truly enjoyed it, and I look forward to seeing y'all soon. Peace and blessings. Bye.